welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Grace Jones of GH Crochet page, and in today's video I'm going to be making a tutorial of this beaded shoulder top. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and click the notification bell not to miss out, and enjoy. So I'm using this yarn. It's Robin yarn. It's 100% acrylic and a 4.5mm hook and a pair of scissors. So let's begin. So I'm holding two because I want it to be a bit thicker. So make a loop. Make a loop. Then you're going to make a chain of 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is my chain of 40. We're starting with the neck area. We're going to work our crochet top downwards. So if you have a wider or a broader shoulders or chest, I would suggest you chain a bit more, like 45 perhaps, so that you can get a perfect fit, 45 to 50. And now we're going to turn because I'm using double crochets. So you're going to skip 1, 2, 3, go into the fourth loop to your hook and put a double crochet like that. Then put double crochets along the entire chain. If you have a thin yarn, you can still do the same thing. And for those who are beginners, I have in my other tutorials illustrating how you do a double crochet. This is our double crochet. Put it along the entire chain until the end of the chain. I've reached the end of my chain. So from there up to the last loop, this last loop. So the next step, we are going to do an increase, chain 1, 2, 3. Before the increase, go into the very first loop, and I am working from the back loop. So we are not using these loops, we are using these loops, the back loops. Yeah, so come into the back loop, the very first loop, pull up the yarn, pull through one and pull through two. Put your double crochets in the back loops. Go into the next loop, pull up the yarn, pull through one, pull through two. And continue all the way. Continue with double crochets. Then I'll show you what to do when you reach the end of the row. Just know you're working from the back loops. So I'm going to show you when I reach the end of this row. You can continue working from the back loops and we will meet from there. I'm at the end of the row. This is my second last loop, and I am now going to put 2 double crochets in the last loop, in the last back loop. Enter into the loop, pull up the yarn, pull through one, pull through two, go back into the same loop, pull up the yarn, pull through one, pull through two, like that. Then chain 1, 2, 3 and turn your work, and start from the very first loop at the back with a double crochet, like that, and then continue with double crochet along until the end. So I'm going to have 4 rows of my double crochets that have only 2 increases, 2 double crochets for increases. Then I'm going to, after that, change. So I'm going to show you this row, then I'll meet you on my 5th, when I'm starting my 5th row. So I've reached the end of my 3rd row. I'm going to again repeat the same thing that I did last time. I'm going to go into the last loop and put 2 double crochets, like that. Chain 1, 2, 3, turn your work, go again into the very first loop with double crochet, then continue. This is the same as the way we've done the first 3 rows, so I'm going to do mine off camera, then I'll meet you on my 5th row, like that. We are working only from the back loops of our crochet top, so I'm going to meet you after I finish this row. I'm done with the 4 rows, and now we are going to make an increase. More than we've been beginning with 2 loops in 1 loop, 2 double crochets in 1 loop. Now we are going to be putting 3 double crochets. Chain 1, 2, 3. This is our first double crochet. Turn your work, wrap up your yarn, go into the same loop, pull up your yarn, pull through 1, pull through 2. That is the second double crochet. Wrap up your yarn, go back into the same loop, pull up your yarn, pull through 1, pull through 2. So these are 3, and we are working from the back loop for the entire top. Wrap up your yarn, continue in the next loop now with double crochet, As you can see, our top keeps enlarging. Okay, I have reached the end of the 5th row. And we are going to continue maintaining, putting 2 double crochets at the end, at the last loop, like that. Then chain 1, 2, 3, turn your work, wrap up your yarn, put 2 double crochets in that same loop, the very first loop, to make a total of 3 double crochets, and then continue with a double crochet end of my row 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, row 6. So like I said, at the end we are going to maintain putting 2 double crochets in the last loop, like that. Then chain 1, 2, 3, turn your work, and put 3 double crochets. So that is it. You maintain you begin with 3 double crochet, you end with 2 double crochet. So I'm going to continue working on this until I have how many rows? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are 20 rows, but you can add to whichever length that you want. If you want it more decent, I would recommend you do like 25 rows, or if you want even extra big, you can add more, but I'm going to do 20 to 25 rows. So I'm going to show you this last row, then after I'm going to do the rest of my rows off camera so that I can show you the neck part now. So let's continue. After putting 3 double crochet in our first loop, then we continue with double crochet, so we're going to continue until we reach the end and put 2 double crochet. So allow me do the rest off camera, not to take up your time. Then I'll meet you after my rows. Just keep putting 3 in the beginning, 2 in the end. It will keep doing the increases. Don't try to change anything, please. So meet you when I'm done with my 20 rows. So I am done with the 10 rows from neck to bottom. The next step, I'm going to build shell stitches at the edges. Then I see what to do next. Then we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, then enter in the same loop with 4 more double crochets to make a total of 5. So this is 2, 3, 4 and 5. So these are 5 double crochets. So we're going to be skipping 2 rows of double crochet. So enter in this loop, this one, put a single crochet, then go back with 5 double crochets. Three, 4, 5, like that. Then after, we're going to again skip to this. After leaving this 1, 2, go in this loop, put a single crochet, then go back with 5 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Then again skip 1, 2, go in. After this, go in this loop. We are skipping 2 rows of double crochet and going into the middle of the 2 rows, 1, 2 in here. So here, put a single crochet, then 5 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then again skip to this and put a single crochet. So it should be looking like this. I'm going to complete, then I'm going to meet you when I have reached around this place. This is it. So I have 1 left on these 2 rows. Enter back with 5 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then after, come in the very first loop here, enter and do a single crochet like that. This is how it looks. Then after the single crochet, turn your work, then go back into the same loop that you created with a single crochet. Then after that, go back with a double crochet, 1 and another, 2, 3, 4. On the starters here, we are doing only 4 double crochets. Then you're going to skip 1, 2, 3, come into the 4th loop, this loop, the 4th loop from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, enter with a single crochet, then wrap your yarn, go into the next, the 5th loop with 5 double crochets. I don't know if that's clear. This time around we are not entering the same loop. 3, 4, 5. There's 5 double crochet. Then after that, skip 1 2 3 4, come into the 5th loop here, like that. Like this is our 5 double crochets. Then count 1 2 3 4, come into the 5th loop with a single crochet, then wrap your yarn, go into the 6th loop with 5 double crochets. Like that. Then again 1 2 3 4, come in the 5th with a single crochet, then go into the 6th with 5 double crochets. Like that. So your top should be looking like this. There. That's the same thing that we are going to do this side. So let me finish here. I show you this other side. So I have reached the end of this second row of our shell stitches. Put my 5 double crochet. Sorry, this is 3 4 5. Then after 1 2 3 4, go into the 5th with a single crochet, wrap your yarn, go into the last with a half double crochet, chain 1 and cut off your yarn. So this is how this part of the crochet top looks like. So we're going to work on this part of the top. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to start shortly, but I won't combo. We are going to make a loop. Make a loop. Then come to this top on the very first loop of the top on the base. Enter your hook, then enter it into the loop that you've created, then pull through and chain 1 2 3. That's our first double crochet. Then enter back 2 3 4 5. These are 5 double crochets. Then skip, go into this loop with a single crochet, then wrap your yarn, put 5 double crochets like we were doing the other side. 2 3 4 5, like that. Then skip this row and this row into this loop in between these 2 rows. So skip this row and this, come into this with a half double crochet, wrap your yarn, go back with 5 double crochets. So I'm going to stop this from here because I already showed you what to do from this side. So to cut the video short, I'm going to complete the other side, then I'm going to show you how to do the neck, then we'll proceed from there. I'm done with the shell stitches on the sides. Now I'm going to work on the neck part. So make a loop, you're going to count equal 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Enter the loop on the eighth stitch or eighth double crochets, and add there a chain of 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then chain one more like the ninth and cut the yarn like that, like that. Then also come to this side of your, make a loop, make a loop, then count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then come on the 8th, hold on, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Come here on the 8th loop and put and chain 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then add extra 3, 1 2 3, which is going to be our first double crochet. Add an extra of 1 of 2, then wrap up your yarn. This is going to be our half double crochet. Then come to the third loop from the hook, 1 2 3, that was the 7. Then put a half double crochet. So, and continue with half double crochet all the way. Wrap your yarn, half double crochet, enter in this loop with a half double crochet, hope you're working with me like this. We are working on our neck area. If you have a smaller neck, I would suggest instead of counting 8 from here, you could count like 10 or 11 before you make the strings at the edges. So when you reach this part, your half double crochet should continue with this chain that we created. Two, and finally this. So at the moment your top is having these two extras at the edge, so make sure they are equal. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yeah, then chain 1 2, turn your work. We are going to use the back loops to do the half double crochet. Go into the very first back loop, pull up your yarn, pull through, and continue doing the same. Working from the back loops. So I'm going to continue mine. I'll meet you at the end of the row. So I'm going to enter with my half double crochet like this. So you're going to add 2 more to make a total of 4, but if you want it even bigger you can add 3 more to make a total of 5. So I'm just going to add 2 more to make a total of 4. So I'm going to meet you after I have finished the 4 rows, then I show you what to do next. Reached the end of the 5th row. I made 5 rows of half double crochets. I am going to show you after this how to insert the beads on the chest, and then we are done with our tutorial. Okay, so when you reach the end like this, we have to create 2 loops here and here that are going to hold our string at the back. So chain 1 2 3 4. After chaining 4, go into this loop in the middle of chain 1 of this space. Sorry, wrap up your yarn, go in this loop, pull up your yarn and put a half double crochet like that. Then put 2 half double crochets in each loop. 4. Then when you reach here, we again have to create a loop here. So chain 1 2, wrap up your yarn, go into this loop and put a half double crochet, then chain 1 and cut off the yarn. So that is it. We're going to create another one this side. Wrap up your yarn, make a loop and come here, and we could also start from here, anywhere works. Then look for the lower loop, put your hook and pull up the yarn, chain 1 2 3 4, wrap up your yarn, go into the space here and put a half double crochet, then put 2 half double crochets in each, Then after, chain 1, 2, wrap up your yarn, go into the base of this half double crochet and pull up and pull through to make a half double crochet. Chain 1 and cut off the yarn. So we are done with the neck area. The next step is putting our we have to put our beads. So I'm looking for the decent part which I should take, and I'm going to go with this one. So get a smaller hook. I'm going to be using a 1.2 millimeter hook because it's the one that can go through this. So now we are going to put the beads. So make a loop. Like this. Then pick wherever you want to put your first bead. Maybe I choose this area, this one next to the neck. Then I pass my hook, then pull the hook and pull through. Enter my hook, enter it in the loop that I created and pull through. Then I make a chain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chain it the longest that you would prefer. So 7, 9, 10. I think I want to bring it up like here. I'm going to show you only this, then you can fix the rest of the beads by yourself. You can choose anywhere you want to place the string. Okay, this is the farthest I want it to be. So I'm going to get my hold on. I'm going to pass my hook in the string, then pass it through in the bead, then get the other bead. I have so many ways of passing them through. Then pass the hook in the bead, pass it through. I'm going to cut the extra yarn like this. Finish. So this is the first bead. I have more that I'm going to place, but for the purpose of having my video short, I'm running late, so I'll stop here. Then after that, make a chain. Let me illustrate with the original top. Make a chain that is going to pass through the neck loops. Then come here, put a string from the corner of your top here to the corner of the corner of your top. These are the strings that are going to make a crisscross at your back. And then our tutorial is done. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed.